Can you believe it? We are already 2 months away from the brand new year. That's wild. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. My name is Travis. Thank you for giving this video a chance. If you enjoy WWE content, this is the place for you. In this video today, we are talking about 5 superstars who I believe will have a breakout year in 2026. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Before we go any further in this video, put down in the comments who your top 5 breakout 2026 WWE superstars will be. You got to put them down there. I want to see them. I want to know your thoughts, your opinions, so that we can talk about it. I would love to hear from you. Now, for everybody, usually at the end of December is where it becomes the end of the year for a lot of people. Is that crazy to say? No, because that's how it usually is. The beginning of the year is, of course, January, but if you're a wrestling fan, specifically a WWE fan, it kind of feels like the new year begins after WrestleMania, so usually that's around March or April. It kind of feels like after WrestleMania is done, we open a new chapter, we turn a new page, we got something different, something fresh, we see new rivalries, we see new feuds, we see new characters, we see people get called up from NXT, we see a lot of different things that happen normally after WrestleMania. So, in this video, I want to get into who I believe will be top breakout stars in 2026. Now, we know all the big names already, right? We know Punk, we know Rollins, we know Reigns. I'm just naming a few. Those are not the guys I'm talking about. Breakout superstars, I'm talking about people who maybe are kind of flying under the radar right now, but I expect to have a better year in 2026. And no, I'm not talking about Braun Breaker. He will be excluded from this video. Glaze and praise Braun Breaker on this channel, of course. But it's guys like that. It's guys like Breaker who we don't really want to talk about because he kind of already is kind of having like his moment. You can already see the transition with Braun Breaker. I'm talking about a few other names that maybe not a lot of people are really talking about. Number 1 for me is somebody who I've been a fan of for a very long time. I'm talking about Carmelo Hayes. Now, this guy has he's gotten a little better on SmackDown as far as like the way he's being booked. Like he's having a little feud going on with Miz right now. I expect Carmelo Hayes to have a bigger and better 2026. I mean, he's just that good. He's got everything you want in a WWE superstar. He's got the look, he's got the charisma, he's got the in-ring skill. Carmelo Hayes definitely is being slept on right now. He's like one of my top, if not the top pick of who I think will have a better and bigger 2026. I could easily see Carmelo Hayes being a United States champion, and things will get even better and bigger, I believe, when Trick Williams gets called up, because Trick and Melo had such a good chemistry and a good feud down in NXT. They did so well with one another. But Carmelo can go with anybody. Like, he's going to have a great future if WWE allows him to have a great future, because he's got everything you want. So not only is he from Boston, where I'm from Massachusetts, so I kind of root for him regardless. Had he not been from Massachusetts, I still would have rooted for him because he's that good. I like Carmelo Hayes. I think right now it's kind of like a slow transition period for him. He's kind of getting the ball rolling a little bit. It's taking a little bit of a while to get going, but I think once it's fully in motion, I think the sky is the limit for Carmelo Hayes. Next on my list, I have Ilya Dragunov. Look, I know he's the United States champion right now, but still, a lot of people aren't familiar with Dragunov, and honestly, a lot of people don't really know about him. If they didn't watch NXT, they only know of him from Monday Night Raw, and now he's on SmackDown and he's crushing it. He's doing so good with these United States Open challenges. I love the fact that they're doing this with the United States Championship, because when Sami Zayn was doing it, I had said it's going to do a lot for the people who he's facing. Regardless if Sami wins, it's going to help elevate other talent, and look what it's already doing for Dragunov. He beat Sami Zayn for that title. That was a big deal, and now everybody looks forward to Dragunov's United States Championship matches every single week on SmackDown. He is amazing. I think I honestly believe Dragunov could be world champion. I think he's that talented, that good. And this is another guy that has the skill and the look of what you want in a WWE superstar, and he's got the charisma. He can talk on the mic. I want to see him do more of that on SmackDown, because on NXT he did a lot of it, and I just don't want him to be handcuffed on SmackDown. I think if WWE lets this guy actually spread the wings and fly, I think Dragunov, there's no stopping him. Number 3, I have Rey Fenix. I was expecting something a little different when Rey Fenix showed up in WWE. I didn't expect him to be going through what he's kind of going through, which is kind of like obscurity almost. He's very close to it. He's not really doing anything. He had a good tag team run with Andrade. I thought they were going to do something with that, but of course WWE let go of Andrade, and then now Rey Fenix is kind of just doing nothing. I do believe that Rey Fenix will have a better 2026 by himself, and then also I think the possibility of him teaming up with Penta. I think WWE would be missing a huge opportunity to not have the Lucha Bros team up with Penta and Phoenix. They would be great together. Obviously, they have the chemistry, and I think WWE right now, I think what they're trying to do is to get people to actually care about Phoenix a little bit. That way, when they put Phoenix and Penta together, their popularity is through the roof. And then eventually, when you want to do the split later on and these two want to feud with one another, that's going to be a money feud between the two. But right now, Penta is doing okay. But again, he's somebody else who's kind of like, you kind of expected a little more out of Penta when he first showed up. It's kind of the same thing with Rey Fenix. They're kind of both kind of hanging around right now, not doing much. But I fully expect Rey Fenix, and actually, not only do I expect, I really do hope that he has a better 2026 because Rey Fenix is great, and I think he's a money maker. I believe you can sell a lot of merchandise with him. I think kids would love him. WWE has spent so long looking for their next Rey Mysterio, the next luchador, and I think Rey Fenix and Penta could definitely fill that role, but WWE just needs to do better with the booking for Phoenix. I mean, and if we're going to say Penta too. Now, I hope you weren't thinking that these were all just going to be male superstars. You've got to throw the women superstars in there too, because WWE right now has some of the best, if not the best, women's division, period, scattered across all of their shows. And now that they're working with TNA's got some great women superstars or wrestlers there too. So I have to include a couple in here, and the number one I'm thinking of is Lash Legend. We just saw her debut on SmackDown, something a lot of people have been waiting for a while now. I think Lash Legend is a bona fide 100% top star. She's going to be. And people, you can even talk about her being United States champion. I wouldn't even be surprised if she just skips that entirely and goes for the top championship, because I think Lash could be a world champion, a WWE women's champion. I think she could be a United States champion. And honestly, with the way her and Nia look like they're going to be teaming up, what if they became tag team champions? There is so much potential with Lash Legend, and honestly, I was upset when Jakara Jackson got released. I'm glad that she still is able to pop up on WWE TV here and there as Mara Sade. I think she's going to do great. I believe she'll be back in WWE one day, but Lash right now, obviously in WWE's eyes, and I think we all could have guessed this, she is the top breakout star from the tag team. Like, they obviously preferred to have kept Lash over Jakara Jackson. And there's a reason. Lash is going to be huge. I mean, she is a huge individual to begin with, and she's a presence in that ring. Like, people will fear her. She works as a giant, and it's going to be. I think she's going to do great in WWE, and it's cool to see somebody like that from NXT get a shot on the main show and get a great reaction. And I think Lash, like I said, I could see her skipping the mid-card, going right for the top title. But it's okay if they don't rush it. It's okay if they don't do that right out of the gate, because I think regardless of whatever Lash does, I think she's going to shine, and I think she's going to thrive big time. And my number 5 mention, you know what? I kind of want to say 6 of them because I have someone else in mind too, but I'm going to go with number 5 being Jada Parker. I just feel like there is something about Jada Parker. There is a couple of big things about Jada Parker. I'm not going to lie. I'm just saying. Jada Parker, I just feel like she's got everything. You know what I mean? I think she understands her character. She knows who she is. She's got charisma through the roof. Now, I'm not going to say she's the most amazing in-ring superstar ever. I'm not going to say that because she's not, but I'm not going to say she's bad either because she's not. I think Jada Parker is fantastic in what she is. Like, she's got the presence, she's got the charisma, she's got the look. And I think she does great in the ring, especially for somebody who doesn't have a background in wrestling. NXT is just pumping out this unbelievable athletic talents. It's crazy to me. But Jada Parker is somebody who I could see definitely going to SmackDown because, look, WWE SmackDown and Raw, they could use a little bit of a facelift with the women's superstars. I'm not gonna, the mid-card division on SmackDown is essentially not even existent. Like, Julia was United States champion as a heel. She had a very bad run, according to a lot of people's opinions. And then they ended up having a heel in Julia give up her title to a heel in Chelsea Green with no build to it. I mean, it's a hard division right now. That mid-card scene on SmackDown needs help for the women, and I believe putting somebody like Lash in there, or putting somebody like Jada Parker, or who I wanted to honorably mention as number 6 maybe, Kalani Jordan. I think she would be great in this role too. I kind of expect her to have a big 2026, but if I got to keep it to 5, I'm going to say Jada Parker being my number 5. I think she'll have a big role. I think she gets moved up to SmackDown even without even winning the NXT Women's Championship. I think Jada is just ready for something. You know what I mean? I think she kind of just hangs out on NXT and doesn't do much. I think you can instantly insert her onto SmackDown, and I think she would be an amazing player in that mid-card division. So that's my number 5 pick. I do want to say Kalani Jordan. You know what? I'm just going to throw her in there too, because I think she would be amazing on the SmackDown roster in that mid-card division. It really does need some help, and I think Kalani has done great as a heel, and I think she does great as a babyface. She's got that underdog story to her, that kind of feel to her, and that's a moneymaker in WWE. If you can be an underdog and it's booked well, you will succeed 100 times out of 100 times. So, yeah, those are my top 5/6 superstars who I believe will break out in 2026. I want to know what you think. Please give me your list. Give me your thoughts. Let me know who you think will be breakout superstars in 2026. I want to hear from you. Leave it in the comments. Please give the video a like if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you haven't yet. We would love to have you here on this channel. We cover WWE topics. We talk about it every single week. I got you. I got WWE content every single week for you. So, yeah, you're going to want to hang out here with us. We're great people. So, yeah, I appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your week. Remember to always stay bitter.